What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back here today with another 8th grading submission. This is the biggest submission I've ever done. So let's get into this and see what I'm sending off. Okay, so we've got quite a few cards here today. Probably not going to be my biggest ever that I'm going to be doing, but it's the biggest one that I've done so far since the channel has been going. So we've got some smaller cards and some bigger cards as well. A lot of Japanese cards, as always, as you know that I do love my Japanese cards. So I'm going to go through a list of what I've got that I'm sending off and what sort of grades I think hopefully that we will be getting when we get them returned. So I've got some that are my cards and also some that are my friend Jack's cards, so we'll be going through exactly what they are. So first of all, we have got my friend's cards that I'm going to go through first of all. So first one we do have is a very nice little Mew VMAX. So we're going to see if there's anything we can see wrong with the card or what sort of grade we're going to do. So I'll see what the grade I think it's going to be, and then when they do return we'll match them to see what we do get and see how correct I was. So for this one I think it is a little bit off centre left to right and a little bit top to left. Other than that I don't think there's actually anything wrong with the card at all. So I think it will get a 9 for this one, so that's not a bad little card for the VMAX Mew. And these are mostly all cards that we have actually pulled from booster boxes or anything at all as well. So the next one is a nice gold Cresselia as well. So let's have a look here. This one is quite top heavy when it comes to the centering, and the same again for the back. There may be a little bit marked to the top right. If I'm honest, this could probably get an 8 to a 9 for the grade for this one. Lovely card, I do like this very much. Another one is of the pulls from my friend there. So the next ones are all, I'll say, for him first of all, and then we'll go through my cards just afterwards. So we do have a nice gold Leaf Energy, which again has been pulled from a booster box. It is actually not too bad, to be honest. The only thing that I can see wrong with this would be very slight off-centering, but it could be enough that we get a 10 for this one. I'm going to go for another 9 just on the safe side, but it wouldn't surprise me if we got a 10 for this one at all. So next one we've got a couple of we've got all arts, some nice, there's some very nice cards coming up actually. So we've got this one here, Sandaconda V, very nice indeed. Not the most expensive card, but it's not all about the expensive of the cards. It's just most of these are ones that I do like to collect and want to get encapsulated. The same with my friend as well. So we got this one here again, a little bit left to right. I would say probably another 9 for this one. Not bad at all. So the next one we have is a very nice Espeon V Alt Art. A very good condition for this one. Actually, looking at this from the very beginning here. So we've got, again, actually not too bad. It has a chance at a 10, this one. I'd probably say again maybe it's a 9 for this one, but it does have that slight chance of that 10, so I'm going to go 9 for this one as well. Not bad at all. Now we've got some older cards. So we have here a very nice Raichu Fossil, I believe. I do love this card. Now looking at, I've already had a look at the holo for this one. The holo looks immaculate. I don't see much wrong when it comes to any marks or any print lines at all. It is just the back is a little bit letting it down. So with this one here, as you can see, there's whitening to the bottom left, also to the right hand side, then also to the right top and centering as well. So for this one, there is quite a lot of whitening. I would still say centering is pretty good, but I think it's going to get an 8 for this one, if I'm honest. That whitening is probably just a bit too much to get anything more than an 8. It could even get a 7 if I'm totally honest. But yeah, not bad. I do love that card. Very, very nice. Now the last card for a friend's submission, which is the Cypher Jungle. This one is actually a very good centering on that front. Again, on the holo. Don't see anything wrong with the holo at all that I've seen looking at the card. So very nice indeed. This one here isn't actually that bad, to be quite honest. Maybe a little bit centering to the left. There's a slight mark to the right. It has a good chance of getting a 9. I think at least an 8 it will get. but it does have that slight chance of getting that 9. Now, very nice cards for my friend's submission there. So we're going to go into the ones I've got for myself. So first one, we've probably got 12, maybe 13 cards that we send off for myself. Now, previous video we did say we're going through the old waifus that I do like to be collecting. This one I actually pulled on the channel from one of the tins that we had. I think it was the Celebi and Venusaur tin that you can open, and this is actually one I did get from that tin. Now this isn't going to get a 10 at all from this side of it. It is very off center from left, right and top to bottom, but I still think that is the only thing that is wrong with it, so I still think it could get a 9 from that one. So yeah, I'm going to go for a 9 for that Sabrina's suggestion. Love that card, so good. Okay, next one for myself is also a waifu card. We have Marnie's Pride. This is the one I didn't actually pull on the... I don't know if I pulled this on the channel or not. It might have actually been from the 3 blister packs that we opened for the set. This one here, so front again, it looks to be off center from left to right, and yeah, it looks like there's that on the back as well. But I still think that's the only thing that is wrong with that, and it could be in the margins to still get that 9, hopefully, for that card. I'm looking to hopefully get these all in 10s, but at the moment they're the only ones I've got, and I do want to get them encapsulated totally. So we have got next in our list some new cards from the latest Japanese set, the character arts. Now I love these cards, they look so good. I actually think these are probably some of the best cards from the new sets, and they're not even the V Ultimate cards, they're just character ones. So we have here one of my favourite Pokemon of all time. We have Gengar. So now this is a Japanese card. It has a very good chance of being at 10. As you know from my previous videos, for the Ace grading ones, they actually all come back 10s for the Japanese cards, which is amazing. The back looks clean as anything. This one, I'm going to go out on a whim and actually say it is a 10 for that one. Love that card. Now, the next one we have here is the Snorlax. We, again, probably shows it is a very good condition for this one. The back again looks amazing. These cards are honestly so good. You can't really see the holo that much from this angle here, but it's so nice. I've got a Pikachu one later on, but it is with my other Pikachus that I will be sending off as well. This one looks amazing. Again, I think that's going to be a 10 for that Snorlax as well. Now, you probably know I like my Charizard. We've got a couple of Charizards next. So one of these is for me, and one of these is for my friend Jack, again from the previous selection. We have probably, again, another 10 for this one. I did have one come back from the previous ones as well. I'm trying to collect as many 10s as I can for these, as I do have a couple of mates that have younger kids that do like Charizards, so I will be looking to hopefully give one of them to them. So yeah, this one here, I do think it is a 10, so that will be my friend Jack's one. And then this one here also, I would hopefully think it is a 10 as well. So this would be my second 10, hopefully for myself. Yeah, so very good for that one. Now I haven't got any massive Charizards, so I think I'm going to save them ones for PSA when I do get a chance to send them off. But next one here is the old Charizard GX. Love the card. Not the most expensive card, but that doesn't bother me. I like it just because of the card itself. And again, I think it's a very good example of a Charizard GX, and it could actually get that 10 again for this one here. So I'm hoping that gets a 10, but it will at least be a 9 from my thinking this side here. Very nice indeed. Now we have our last Charizard of the group. It is a Japanese VMAX that I did pull before I actually had the channel, to be honest. So yeah, one of the booster boxes I had from Japan there. Again, very good condition. I love this card. I haven't got it in English yet, actually, so I do need to buy this in English and get that sent off to be graded as well. But this one here, again, the VMAX Charizard. Love the card. I do have the English version of the Rainbow Rare VMAX, as you know, I've pulled on the channel, and one of my shorts that I opened many years ago. So love the cards again. Looking to get as many Charizards as I can graded to be part of my collection. So that'll be the next one I do send off. Now we got some bigger cards, not too massive, but some nice cards all in all. So the next one here I did pull on the channel when we did the Hidden Fates ETB opening for the very first one, and we did pull the Mewtwo GX. love this card. It's actually one of my favourite cards from the set. If it wasn't for the Charizard or the Umbreon, this would have been my number 1 from that. But as you know, it's number 3 that I pulled, and I love it so much. It's so good. So that is the next one. I think it probably has a chance at a 10, but it's probably going to be a 9 from this side of it here. That is a very nice card. These shiny cards, you can't go wrong. I haven't pulled many of the full art shinies that I do want to get graded, but this one here, I had to get graded. It's so good. All these cards, I think I prefer the ace grading normal labels rather than the ace labels. I've got all my other ones were ace graded. I could get this one as an ace label, but I do have it in English already as an ace label, but it is a 9. This one here is my Venusaur from the 25th anniversary celebrations there. I actually bought this at Comic-Con when I went to the show yesterday, so I bought this for about £30. As you can see down there, that will come off before I actually send it off. But yeah, this one again, nothing that I can see wrong with it. Hopefully it would be a 10, as it has been bought from a Comic-Con. It always has that chance of being that 9 because of the condition wise, but these ones here, I'm looking to get the Blastoise and the Charizard as well, but hopefully I'll be going to Japan this year later on. It's supposed to be July time, but I think it's going to be more October time now in regards to when I get to go. So when I am there, I will be getting some more of these cards. I'll probably get the Blastoise and the Charizard to get graded as well. Love the card though. Very much better in Japanese than what it is in English, obviously. Now this card here, I actually love this card. It's only a baby shiny, but it's probably one of the best cards in the set, and it is Japanese. It is the shiny Suicune. Love this card so much, and I think the holo looks pretty good as well. The centering for this one again is spot on. As we know with the Japanese cards, the production line for these are so good. Recently it's been a little bit better than normal, but yeah, it's pretty good. And this one, it's probably one of my favourite cards from the set, other than, of course, that shiny VMAX from the set there, which I wasn't able to get, but again, I'm going to try and buy the Japanese versions whilst I'm in Japan. Just wait for that video when it comes out with all the cards I bought, all the packs I'm buying. They are going to be amazing. So now, we have 3 more left. These are all just little Pikachu cards. They're not massive cards. Again, as I say, they're not going to be the biggest cards, but these are the ones that I do like myself. I actually pulled this from the previous Japanese set, which is Dark Phantasma, I believe. So it's just a reverse holo Pikachu, but it's such a nice holo. I love that. I mean, the holo patterns for reverse cards in Japanese are actually now better than the English reverse holos. I don't really like the yellow borders when the reverse holo as well. It just doesn't go very well. These ones here, so nice. This again, as you know, is a Japanese card. It always has that potential to be that 10, but I'm trying to get as many Pikachu cards as I can. Yeah, slabbed, and hopefully get 10s for them. So that's the first Pikachu we've got so far. We've got the next one, which is probably my favourite artwork of a Pikachu for a very long time. This here is the character rare Pikachu from the Legends of Arceus game. It's just the female character that you would end up being in the game if you'd like to be that one. But this Pikachu under the tree, as you can see, the holo is so good. Again, the way it looks is probably is a 10, to be quite honest. You can't really go much wrong with this at all. Pack fresh, straight into a sleeve, and that is so good. Even got the little heart symbols there. I love it. It's so good. A simple card. It's not even an expensive card. It's so good. I think it might go up in price later on, but it's just a nice card. And this one here, again, you probably know it is a Japanese card, but it is called a Koro Koro promo card. So as you can see the little symbol here, you get a magazine from Japan called Koro Koro, and on one of the magazines it actually comes with this card. So this is a Pikachu that you probably get normally, but I think this is the only one that has the Koro Koro pattern on there. So this one again, it looks very good. That little dent is actually from the sleeve, not actually on the card, if you can see that there, but again should be that 10. Now these cards are some of my favourite cards I've got. They're not my most expensive cards. I'm saving them for maybe PSA or if I do take a lot for ace grading, I will probably send some more off. So these are the cards we've got. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21 that I'm sending off. Last time I think I sent 8. So the ace procedure is very simple, very simple, which is why I'm sending them off again. I'll send them off, turn around hopefully within a month to 2 months, come back, we'll see what we cross grade from what we said to what we actually get. So take a look at what you think is the best card that you think is from the set that I've got here. Tell me what you think of them, what grades maybe you think they're going to get as well. Give me your opinions. Also, make sure to give us a like, a share and a subscribe. We've just hit that 500 subscriber mark. We've also just become affiliated with Magic Madhouse. There is a link in the description. If you'd like to buy any Pokemon products, you can use the link and it would help me out as well. So do take a look into that. But for the episode, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.